Hello, good morning. I won't be here long because typically early in the year, and we need to go where the internet is better for real because this internet has been a nightmare. Um, you know what I noticed, y'all? Some of these characters that we have ran into on the internet, there's no way. And most of the characters that I'm talking about have hated on me. Most of the liars, most of the frauds have hated on me and continuously hate on me, continuously hate on me. Um, I've noticed that most of the people that hate on me, especially the ones that have been hating hardcore the past 3 months, are claiming to be in relationships that are not actually real. You know what I mean? The relationships are not real. Hey, T. Marie, there is no way any woman, I'm going to give y'all an example. Can you imagine being a woman that has to actually deal with a man that not only cheated on you, but comes to social media to brag about cheating on you, to talk about it? I'm the one that feels as though people should just stop talking about it, especially when it comes to the sexual aspect of it. If you cheat on your girlfriend or your wife, you do not come to social media to continuously talk about it, especially in like the sex part of it. What is going on? To me, y'all, I don't see these people's relationship as being real. I actually hooked up with somebody from the internet. Don't ever do that. Try not to ever do that. If you do meet somebody on the internet, thoroughly read them. And if spirit says don't go further, don't go further. Okay. I actually hooked up with somebody from the internet though, and he turned out to be a nightmare. He of course he claimed that he, you know how they make a lot of lies and they make a lot of claims. I met someone else, and me and him, of course, we had problems because of the people on the internet, and then among other things. But out of respect for him, out of respect for my new person, I do not come online and discuss the old one. I just, why would I do that? That makes no sense to me. To me, that is disrespectful. I don't even want to talk about the old one. For the past several months, well, y'all know what's going on with the internet, with these fake people on the internet. But for the past several months, it's almost like this group of people have tried to force me to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that dude. I don't want to talk about, I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it. It's not anything memorable for me to think about. Now, he tries to use it as a source of shame and embarrassment and disgrace for me, when in reality, we know the story about that. Like, another problem we have in social media, I'm going to tell you a big problem that some people that you may run into, and that's why you have to be careful when you're dealing with people from social media. Why are they willing to do the most for attention in social media? This male has sadly, mistakenly done a lot of horrible and immoral things just to get attention. Is attention like that really worth it? So, but when I look at it, here's my whole point. When I look at the situation and I look at his relationship, I don't care what y'all supposedly have together. There is no way as a woman I would be okay with that. There's no way, like, and even I've been telling this dude to get different content. But he's an exploiter. He's actually on his way to jail because he's been stalking me. Hard body, won't stop talking about dysfunctional YouTube channel show that he's had going on for years because he's talentless. He has no actual real talent whatsoever. Okay, sometimes talent, the signs of a person having talent is not just about the way you do it or your frills or your stilo. It's about what it is that you're talking about. You are a talentless man, in my opinion, if you try to make an entire YouTube career about the bad relationships that you've been in with people. Nobody can do that. I can't do that. Nobody can do that. But I've been talking about it more often, like the past 2 or 3 months. I've had to speak about it because these people have been stalking me. It's weird. Anyway, they haven't been stalking me at my, well, I don't have a home in Georgia. I've actually been headed back home, trying to juggle work at the same time, being harassed, being stalked. It's obvious that this man wants to continue to cheat on his girlfriend and he doesn't want me to leave. I proved that yesterday. I'm sorry. And so it's kind of made it more difficult for me. It's made it more difficult for me to leave. And that's exactly what these people are trying to do, which is why I was talking about last night how, I may have to just go and I don't want to have to do that. But I feel like if you do stuff like that, that's stalking on the internet, you need to go to jail. Even if you're not dropping images of a person in social media and you're repeating a lie or either some kind of sexual thing about a person, that is still illegal. Why is it that you see so many people doing that, in particular of Black people's community, and these guys wonder why they don't get far in life? Usually, a real person in your life is going to be discreet. They're not going to be discussing what you have done with that person. Like guys, please don't ever meet up with, like, I'm good, but some of these people that you see in social media are literal clowns. They're just not real. They're either, I mean, at least these people are letting you know who they are, but a lot of these people are just not real at all. You know what I'm saying? Like people that you meet on these days. I would never go to a dating site to meet somebody. I would never meet somebody off of Facebook because they're just not real. And a lot of you guys are probably more than likely being stalked. Y'all are working every single day and you don't want to go to no clubs. You don't want to go nowhere. And so a lot of people feel like it's safe to just meet people through other acquaintances, possibly. However, being that most of us are living in kind of like a reality that was created by someone else. That's one of the main reasons why you can't meet a person, is because everybody that's in the reality that you're in is conducive and in alignment with whoever made up your reality. So of course you guys know I'm a shaman, and what is involved with my work is giving you a break from that reality, but you can permanently switch it. It's not like you die. It's just that you no longer live in that reality, and your options start to expand a whole lot. And then you're not underneath some kind of shroud. It's insanity. As a woman, I would not be happy with. I gotta have the perfect man. You gotta be perfect. There is a such thing as achieving. I mean, he may have problems. We all do. But as far as someone that disrespects a woman in that kind of way, that's like you meet a man that's too disrespectful, you done took a wrong turn. And you done wandered off into the wilderness. To me, that would be a nightmare. I would not be okay. And there's a lot of people on here, they have the energy and the vibe of a fake relationship. It's to me, that's it. Like I told that dude, that got to be your cousin or something, and you faking. There's no way you're carrying on like that, and that's actually your woman. And I think a lot of people want to come on here in front like they are in relationships. This man is almost 50. Why don't you have a real relationship to speak of? And then why is it centered and surrounded around social media? You wonder why you attract so many fake people into your life that are just literally playing around, goofy. Like most of the people that are amongst that group are just goofy. They just fake. They can't be real. They can't experience nothing real. Why? Is it because they ain't never seen nothing real? Or are they doing it for the sake of social media? Well, that don't even make no sense because they don't even get paid to be in social media. They're not even paid to do it. None of them are monetized. I'm still confused about why somebody would brag about views when they're not even monetized. I still don't get that. You got fake people, fake relationships trying to ruin real love. This is not just happening in social media, this is in real life. People that are not genuinely in relationships that are made up on attraction, passion, love, something real, something real. The classic, the reason why you want something real, yeah, you do want someone with good earning potential. Yes, you do. You can tell by their personality. But you also want someone that really loves you, because someone that really loves you is they're going to make sure that it's going to flow easier. It's not going to be awkward. It is so awkward. It's why is there so much social awkwardness in social media? Have y'all noticed the people that are socially awkward in social media seem to get the most attention? Well, not really, but I've noticed that. And it's just so sad. It really is. You're not in a love relationship with someone when you continuously come online and talk about somebody that you're not with. That doesn't even make any sense. When I met my new person, he told me, he said, "Well, you talking?" He said, "Well, you talking about him?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm warning you." I had to do a disclaimer. Like, hey, if you ever run into anything, don't believe it. If you ever run into any rumors, anything outlandish about me in social media, don't believe it. I have to do that disclaimer with almost everybody that I meet, everybody that I know, clients alike. I have to let them know, hey, if you run into something in social media that sounds off the wall, it's not the truth. It's some stuff that people made up, people that have no talent, people that don't know how to get ahead in social media without doing what they do. I think it's ridiculous. I do. I posted my current reading prices on my community wall, with the picture with the apples and stuff. Y'all got to get out of that, man. So many people are trapped. I realize that it's a lot of people that are brainwashed. A lot of people have been brainwashed, and there are some people in social media that are guilty of brainwashing people in social media to, like, I couldn't even imagine. Some of y'all, I feel bad for y'all. Some of y'all will come to social media and you will subscribe to a channel of a person that wants to maintain either some kind of meager income or either some kind of control over their audience, and they will be doing mind control over you. And it will be obvious. They tried to do it to me. So what do you think mind control is about? Mind control is about controlling the person's life so that they will suit your purpose. And there's a lot of people that have a purpose to keep you sad. They have a purpose to keep you mad. They have a purpose to keep you single. They have a purpose to keep you beefing with people. They have a purpose to keep you angry at your parents. You know, and I've noticed that. And they talk about certain things to attract certain people. And so since back then, those were the types of things that I was dealing with or trying to deal with. Um, I figured out that that's why I ran into certain people, especially this one lady that talks about mother and daughter wounds and stuff. But the problem is that this lady has an invested interest on keeping you beefing with your family. Now, some relationships can't be fixed because some people don't want to fix it. If now I'm gonna tell you something. If your parent or mother is just the way that they are, I believe that you should do everything you can to protect your mother. Okay, even if you don't speak to her, but to continuously stay in that mother daughter wound. And I think that there's some people that have an intention to keep you in that, to keep you hurting. And see, I'm not like that. For me, what I like to do is heal. You got to move on from it. There's some people that want to be able to rattle your chains whenever they want, wound you, trigger you, so that you can feel what they saying. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. No, you don't feel that person. You You don't, because you don't know their agenda. I'm being used. My name is being used right now to hook somebody's audience. That's why these people have to use my photograph and talk about me over and over again, and the same crap that I done moved on from 10 years ago. It's sad. You're supposed to be moving forward. You're not supposed to be going backwards. You're supposed to be moving forward. But there's people in social media, these people, they want you stuck where you're at in your mind. Matter of fact, when I first discovered this person and really thought wrong, that's why you have to screen these people out first. But when I first ran into this person, I was talking about stuff that I got over years ago. This person keeps bringing it up and it's been trying to, and I'm like, lady, who are you? Who are these people? Same difference when it comes to the entire black race. There are some people that benefit from you staying in an enslaved mind. It's sad, but it's the truth. That's why I am considered to be public enemy number one, because I don't agree with that. I don't agree with keeping people stuck where they're at. And it is some frauds on this website, man. It just really irritates me because they're not speaking about these issues so that you can heal from it, learn from it, grow from it, evolve from it. It is the foundation of their platforms and the foundation of their company is to keep you stuck so that you can donate to them. So I make commentary about those people all the time, but I don't expect donations. It's time that I volunteer of myself to educate people on the type of crap we dealing with that. They will talk about the same thing over and over again. We're from it. People that feel stuck want to keep other people stuck. I have absolutely no interest in keeping anybody stuck anywhere. In fact, I'm almost the victim of that. Every day I escape the victimhood. Hey, Andrea, every single day I escape that victimhood. Do y'all hear what I am saying? They want to keep you stuck. Maybe that's why their girlfriends and wives allows them, because they're on that agenda. And they use me because I'm an interesting, dynamic, magnificent, okay, person. I'm not narcissistic, y'all. I promise I'm not. But because of who I am, they want to use me to keep people in line, and like for example, my fake ex. He's fake. He hooked up with me for purposes of social media so that he could look like Mr. Big Shot pimp, and it just doesn't work. It looks stupid. Anyway, he keeps his audience hooked by not necessarily talking about me, like every once in a while, in order to try to keep me in line, which he could never keep me in line. Because what I do is I make it all backfire on him, and it always does. But the way he keeps his audience hooked is by saying Jamila and then some kind of derogatory something. It doesn't matter. He's got several phrases that he uses that has to involve Jamila. And all of them do. It's like a group of people that are so codependent on me, y'all. It's ridiculous. They have to say Jamila. They have to say my name in reference to me in order to keep their audience watching them. And I have asked them repeatedly, don't use my name, use your own name. They have to do it though. They can't, you know what? I could literally run my platform and my platform would be so much better without these people. I could literally have an entire platform without talking about them. You know what they do? They look for things that I might be talking about them. So, common spiritual problems that you guys may have when I speak about those things, they react as if I'm talking about them. No, you're not the only people in this world. When I come on here and speak about common spiritual problems, I'm speaking about it because there's other people that people may have issues with. I honestly think that and that's got to be a mental illness where you believe that only the people that you actually talk to exist. And you know, that's not a very expansive mind because I know how big this world is, which is probably how I was able to build this channel before they flagged it because my mind is so expansive. I don't think within limits like that. So I'm not going to sit up here and think, and unless you say my name, I'm not going to just assume that you're talking about me unless it's something that you've been, you know what I'm saying? So it just, I couldn't even imagine my, you know, my entire, and I hate the fact that I'm so sorry that they're using me for that. It's not my fault. It isn't. It's not my fault that they're using me for that purpose. They're keeping people stuck. Whatever it is that the connection to my name has anything to do, like as connected to your emotional, mental, psychological, or spiritual status, whatever it is that these people say to these people that watch them, they're doing it purposely. You have to expand from that. You can't just continue to stay stuck on that. And a lot of these people's audiences, they just love to hear it. It's an addiction to them. They are addicted to you know. And so I've already stated that it's because a lot of those women have low self-worth. I've already stated that. And I'm sorry. If you have low self-esteem, you just have low self-esteem. And whatever it is that those people are providing for you, it's still keeping you stuck and you can't move forward. You need to figure out why you're in a constant loop and a constant cycle of hearing negativity about anybody. See, I'm the type of person to where if I'm done with a person, I'm done with a person. I'm not going to continuously talk about them. That keeps you stuck. But there's a lot of people, they don't even know they're stuck. They're stuck and don't even know they're stuck. Whatever it is that it means to you, you need to move past it. Whatever it is that coming on this website and hearing people talk about other people, it's time to move on from it. Why do you have to constantly stay in this loop of hearing the same thing about a person? Why? Makes no sense to me. So it's really crazy. And what I'm some of y'all, maybe it could be somebody from this channel. I haven't really been doing a lot of advertising of this channel. So and I need to for my own good, because when I do actual advertisement of this channel, more newer people come to watch. Okay. But then they're watching because for some reason they don't want to see my channel grow. These people have to go. I'm telling the people that I'm talking about, they need to get off this website, because it's just a constant cycle of this. And I was talking about this yesterday, how I'm tired of it. It doesn't make any sense. It's time for these people to move on, talk about something different, but they stay stuck. What makes you think it's doing you any good? It's not I mean, it may be doing the content creator some kind of justice, because they can come on here and people that are stuck on certain stuff, might donate to them or whatever. But what is that really doing for your life? Nothing. Because my energy is protected. Now, I do realize that a lot of them think that they're energy vampiring. No, my energy is protected. Okay. So you're not feeding off of me. You're just keeping yourself stuck, essentially, is what a lot of these people are doing. And they're not doing their audiences any good, because I can tell you that I've seen people do it, and I am very consciously aware of not wasting my life. Some people aren't. There are some people that will stay wrapped up in something, and I've seen people do it, and they will look up in a whole year or two that went by. And I'm telling you, don't stay wrapped up in that. Don't. Because I'm not. I'm constantly, even though there are times when I have to, I am forced to address these people. And the reason why I'm forced to address these people is for my reputation. Otherwise, I'm living in my future. I'm looking directly at my future every single day and expanding. Regardless to if they feel like they doing whatever they doing. And these people are the personality types to where they want to keep you where you at. They want to hold you back because they're not exactly happy with where they're at. They're not. They can pretend to be happy, but they're not happy with where they're at. And they don't see any hope of going any further, or either they've settled on where they're at. Well, you know what? When I moved to Georgia, I didn't say that I was going to stay in Georgia forever. I didn't promise that. I ain't made no promise to nobody that I was staying in Georgia forever. And I don't want to. It's not for me. So, and I'm perfectly capable of driving, which is actually a source of jealousy for some people. So then I've been having to deal with the evil eye. Y'all been dealing with a lot. Make it easier on me, for real. Seriously, please. Y'all know what I'm here for, and y'all know how good I am at what I'm doing, at what I do. And I have encouraged people to not stay stuck in that. Like, it's like they're stuck. Some of them, it seems like they want to get out of it. However, you're not going to get out as long as you're lying. As long as those people continue to lie and spread falsehoods, especially about me, you gonna have to stay stuck until you do the right thing. But you don't. I don't have to wait for you. This is the one. This is the reason why I like the hermit. I like Hermes, because you should be an individual. You should not have to just stay stuck with somebody else, unless it's maybe your significant other and you want to be stuck with them, and you like the place that they're in. But otherwise, some of these content creators, I'm encouraging all of y'all, Move past that stuff. Some people think that that's just life. It's not just life. You can make life whatever you want it. And this is what a lot of people are missing right now. And I am not the type of vlogger that keeps people stuck. I don't like that because I don't want to stay stuck. I'm ready to move forward. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. And you know what I was thinking about last night, y'all, is I think we need to do a group. Well, the protection group is actually it is actually kind of a black magic group. The protection group that's ongoing. Y'all can join that at any time, just FYI, because a lot of the people that dislike you, they are stuck in their minds where they are at. And I have been battling a lot. That's why I've been telling people, hey, listen, the people that I allowed to get in my circle under a payment arrangement, um, y'all need to make sure that y'all get that stuff paid off, because I am battling a lot of the people that want to keep you stuck. And they will use entities and things of that nature and deities to keep you stuck. And it's sad. And then also, just FYI, y'all need to join this Venus group because we are reclaiming power, and they do not want you to do that. It's not even that they took your power to use it for themselves. Not some of them did. Some of your enemies did take your power to use for themselves. They may have reduced the value. They may not have let it grow because some people don't have that growth in them. But for some of y'all, your treasures just got lost in the process. So you just have to call it back to you. So we're not always on a tug of war for you reclaiming those treasures and those gems that you lost. But in a lot of cases, we are. The moment we start talking about reclaiming power, they get very shifty. Well, regardless if I made a mistake if I made a mistake 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that doesn't mean that you get to hold on to my power. So they set up the mistake that you make. The mistake was actually of their doing. You just kind of fell for some okey doke. But then they tell you, oh no, well, you can't reclaim your power because you made a mistake. Just because you made a mistake don't mean that you can't reclaim your power and your path. So a lot of these people are full of crap. And the moment, I'm gonna tell y'all something, the moment I announced that Venus group, they began to try to spiritually attack me. You know what I had to do? I had to up the ante on my protection. I had to up the ante on the defense. I had to up the ante on it. I think it's ridiculous. It when if somebody, and by the way, guys, just like the energy harvesting, what was it, like a day or so ago? I said no more. The whole destiny swapping regime, that's over at Divine Services. Not just at Divine Services, but y'all know that I got everybody that I love protected from that. But destiny swapping is no longer allowed at Divine Services at all. It does not exist. The moment, the moment that you walk into the, and I can show y'all the petition, I can read it to y'all. This ain't no joke. The only time that destiny swapping is ever allowed is if you are taking back what was taken from you. Because nobody's going to steal your bad destiny. They want the good things. The only time that we're doing any destiny switching, swapping, is when you're taking back yours that you want. You're taking back the things that you want. That's it. Otherwise, it's not allowed. It's abolished. It don't work over here. Because some people will take your destiny day by day. Everything you were supposed to have, all of the energy, everything that's coming down to you, everything that's coming up to you, everything. They'll take it from the root chakra all the way up to the crown. That is happening. I don't know. It's the energy of a thief. It's not allowed over here. Whatever doctrine that they're following will not ever work here, except for taking your destiny back. And a lot of people are thinking, well, what if I have a bad destiny? No, you didn't. If you had a bad destiny, they wouldn't be trying to steal it. Some people have made up in their mind, because they have that type of mind. They have a defeatist mind. They think that everything is all about their downfall. They think that everything is all about their destruction. They cannot think about nothing else. And this is what they are creating in their reality. So, this is what produces a person that feels the need to destiny swap with you anyway. And it's even worse. It's even worse, especially if you have someone that feels like, if they feel like just because they're in their 40s or 50s that they don't have much time left. And that's incorrect also. That's in they think very erroneously. I notice these people that are into destiny stealing and destiny swapping. They have a very erroneous way of thinking that is not in alignment with the universe, by the way. It's not. That's not in alignment. Okay. So it's so much stuff that people have missed the past few months, because and things that I've been wanting to offer people. Now, when you go to my link tree, it doesn't show all of the rituals that I offer anymore. When you guys get a consultation, there is so much that you could be doing right now. So many people know about it. It's just not. But that's why they want to hate on us, a spiritualist, occultist, whatever you want to say. I'm a shaman. Shamans are understanding and education when it comes to, like, right now, like while Mercury is in retrograde. Y'all do know that Mercury went into retrograde on the 14th. The first thing that people think about is problems, issues, mishaps. This is an extremely powerful spiritual time for you guys to connect to your, and y'all gonna need it all. I'm not gonna give them any ideas, but it's a lot of things that I've been taught by my guides that can help y'all tremendously. tremendously. And it has something to do with past lives. A lot of people don't want to necessarily believe in past lives because people only know about the negative aspects of it. But what about the positive? So that kind of spiritual work I do, it cannot be done by anybody else. If it's being done by anybody else that doesn't know what they're doing, if they are not a shaman in alignment with certain understandings, then it can be dangerous. So this is the reason why half of the stuff that we can discuss in shamanism, we don't discuss it, because if we do it, we will have people attempting rituals that they should not be attempting. But I can tell you that it's wonderful. It is. It's wonderful. It fully and truly, I mean, these people thought that they discovered something by discovering psychic vampirism or destiny swapping. No, this surpasses that light years. You know what I've been doing here lately. In fact, I'm gonna get off of here, guys, so that I can because I got some work that I need to do this morning. Let me warm up my coffee. Y'all get at me though, man. It's so, oh my God. And when I discuss these things with y'all, please don't go and discuss it with other people. Don't ever discuss anything that me and y'all talk about in our readings with anyone else. That's a huge mistake that a lot of people have been making. Don't do that. Keep it to yourself. It's good information that you are lucky to be privileged to, and you need to um, understand that that is very sacred to you. So while they're keeping you stuck talking about the same thing, there are so many things that you guys can, so many things spiritually that y'all are missing out on, things that can manifest the stuff that you want in life. I honestly believe that there are some people that are just agents, especially when it comes to real estate, especially when it comes to real estate and money, as well as healing, as well as healing. And so it's such a shame that so many people, you know, that are stuck have an invested interest on keeping other people stuck. And unfortunately, these people are given way too much leeway in the spiritual community. They are. And I hate to say it, is it done, is it being done by design? Because not only do I have like clearance of assisting with past life stuff and money stuff and fixing those situations, because sometimes money blocks could be a lot deeper. But I also have clearance to free the sacrifices and stuff. And they wasn't counting on that. That's why I'm public enemy number one. But what can they do to me? They can't do nothing. They can't stop it. It's not like they're going to compete with my gods, and my gods don't let nothing happen to me. Okay, especially Santa Bertha. She ain't about to let you do nothing to me or nobody that I love, because she knows how important it is. Okay, especially when it comes to, my offspring. I have to protect them because they are dependent on their mother and their grandmother to protect them. So a lot of y'all have been slated or chosen as sacrifices. And so that's what I do at my company is I free the sacrifices. You're either an energetic sacrifice, or they just want to feed off of your energy and talents and powers. So, this is one of the reasons why they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Why there's certain people that do not like me. And it is because of who I am. Well, too bad. Go ask God about that. Go ask the right God. Go ask the correct God about that. Okay. So, then they trying to make people afraid of me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They try, give up the ghosts. They need to give up the ghosts. A lot of this stuff that these people have been doing has no place in this time frame. They're doing things that they should not be doing. Period. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Okay. And especially when it comes to the people that I'm helping, the people that I'm supposed to be helping. You know what I'm saying? And yes, they are still out here doing human sacrifice. Yes, they are. And it's not just in, there's some people that want to delude people and make people think that it's just famous people that it's happening to. No, no, it happens to regular, ordinary, everyday people. It's happening every single day. Somebody has you pegged to be their living sacrifice. Somebody, it's almost like you're an apple tree that they just come and pick your apples and they don't compensate you for it. And race does not matter. This is happening to every race of people. And it's difficult. Your life. That's just like these people that I deal with. They don't see me as a human being with a whole separate thing going on. They just see me as a means to their end. And they're going to learn a lesson. No, I am my own person with my own path. And you're going to have to learn that. And maybe you're going to have to learn it the hard way. Maybe they're going to have to learn it the hard way. Okay? People have the right to go on their own path. You don't have the right to stop them and hold them up and say, no, I need you for this and I need, no, you need to go figure out why you so needy. But the problem is that they're doing these rituals and they're using black magic. They're using mind control. They're using all sorts of tactics to try to keep you stuck and a slave to whatever it is that they need to use you for. And that's just the reality of what it is that they're doing. I don't feel sorry for them either. You know, a lot of people will say, well, you can't change your destiny. That's actually not the truth, because the destiny, that it's not necessarily that you're changing it. Some people do need to change their destiny. But it's more so you're taking back the original destiny that you was supposed to be on. A lot of these people done completely threw you off your path, and that's why it don't even feel like it seemed like you living in another reality. Like, where am I at? This ain't supposed to be happening because you're not where you're supposed to be. Okay, so it's a damn shame the crap that they're doing. It really is. And you should never, ever, ever accept that. Stop accepting it. A lot of these people done played you like a fiddle. They are using certain things to control you, controlling magic, especially that damn foot track magic. I can't, oh my God, I can't stand foot track magic. It's a controlling type of magic. So, by the way, guys, that's why a lot of people are enjoying my protection circle because my protection completely abolishes that foot track magic stuff so that they can't control your every move. They want to control your every move. Something wrong with these people. And y'all, I had a dream once about one of these guys that I dealt with, and I had never dreamt about a person in such a way. The very same one that he think he's so smart. He think he's got a good bead on it, but he doesn't. I had a dream once about him like back in 2019. And I believe that it was a warning from spirit, just to let me know what type of person he was. Do y'all know that he had a remote control and was pointing it at me? I bullshit you not. Like he literally had a remote control in his hand and he was pointing it at me. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a robot. I am flesh and blood woman. But and you know what? Coincidentally, he actually likes robots or something. It's weird. These people are weird. They make up their own idea. They see a human and they like, ooh, no, I'm on my own path. Go away. Oh, but I need you to do this. Well, honey, quit being so damn needy. But the problem is that they're using spiritual practices, the Kabbalah, all kind of stuff to try to mess with your life. It's crazy. And that was not ordained by God. I don't know why God just keep telling me that. That's not what I wanted for you. That's not what I wanted for you. No, no, no. Fight it, fight it, fight it. Do this, do that. Go talk to this person. What's going on? And they think that just because God ain't struck them down yet, that what they doing is right. But I mean, when time is up, time is up. When your time is up, your time is up. And it's going to be at one of these new moons and full moons. Okay. I personally feel as though there are a lot of them that are living in the shadows because, especially when you think about the principles that they're going off of, which would be the Bible. It's almost like they want you to be a living slave and sacrifice. And they do use a lot of that whole slavery stuff to where you don't have control or power over yourself. But it even says in the Bible that you're supposed to free the slaves after 6 years. And I'm not saying that you've ever been a slave, but these people want to hold on and hold on and hold on. That's all they look at you like you are a slave. And they've got so many people scared by utilizing the Bible. They got people scared thinking that this is the way it's supposed to be. Like you have to accept that. And it's not the truth. It isn't. It's not. I can tell you that it's a lie. It ain't just wishful thinking. It's not just because I can promise you without a shadow of a doubt that it's a lie. I can tell you that right now. First of all, the Bible is again a past life regression. They don't like when I say that. Too bad. If you want to worship that, if you want to do that, then perfectly fine. But you can't force other people to do it. They want to force people. Why is that? Why is it that they're even feeling like they have to force people to contend with that? That's crazy to me. I'm not going to sign up for something that makes me a slave and I'm a witch. I'm not going to join your congregation so that you can put me to death or do what you want to do with me. So, and it's like they never stop. They never stop. They never stop. I gotta go though, y'all, because I gotta talk to spirit. I ain't even through my cards yet today. I just got up, got my coffee, and came on here and started talking. This man was live up to an hour ago. I noticed he was up all night. I was over here asleep. He was up all night live, up to no good. So I gotta figure out what my spirits need done to him because they gonna do it. They gonna do him. And we already prepared. Make it real easy. The preparation was done last night because this is getting ridiculous. And I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, ain't if I feel that what a man is doing is not in conducive with what I want and desire, he ain't gonna be able to do it. It ain't my job as a woman to bow down to nobody. And I'ma always be an entire trip like that because I am a shaman and I will put you on a trip and it's more than likely gonna be a bad trip for real. So, I got to get off of here and prepare for the day. It's sad. I have to work. And just FYI, y'all, I have to work every single day against these people. Every single day. They think that witchcraft and magic is about violating natural law. And that's not the truth all the time. In fact, what they're doing is very unnatural. What they're doing is very unnatural. It shouldn't even be happening. So every day we have to fight against it. That's what I do every day. That's why it's important for y'all to appreciate me. And I know that the energy that goes out there, hey Unica, hey girl, call me, please. Sis, please. Text me. Um every day I'm working hard. I have a herb mix that I did for the circle that I got to put it out there before we make our way completely. Before we do that, I have to do a large ritual to get it out there. Y'all, I did some big fires at that when I was over there in Lil Burn. It ain't in the video. Oh, it's not in the video description box. Y'all need to get at me, man. I'm telling you. Hold on, let me put my number in there. I don't know why I already thought you had my number. Oh, okay, you see it? Okay. Well, there it is anyway. Man, I'm telling you, it is every single day we have to work against what they doing. Every single day. But before I head all the way out of the state of Georgia, I've got to do a big, big, big fire. I already got all my herbs ready in my cauldron. I got to do a huge fire. But we're gonna, Santa Martha, she said, we're gonna end that. She tired. Y'all know that I just started working with her exclusively. I was working with Hecate and Lilith. She said, no, she said, because what Santa Martha don't like is too many people throwing off people's destiny and path. And she'll let you know, hey, this is not a part of this person's path. So when it comes to destiny stealing, you need to talk to Santa Martha. And a lot of people are afraid of her. Why? She's here to help you with that. She sees and recognizes what they doing, and she don't like it. So, she's helping me with my group or whatever for protection. She provides the best protection. Unfortunately, we got people that are like of the church and they're constantly trying to pray away these spirits, but we need these spirits. We need them. We do. We need them now more than anything. These deities and stuff that are helping us, because they'll just take everything from us and try to bury us. It's a shame. Selfish people, selfish and codependent people. I believe that they call those people narcissists. And it doesn't help that our world is being ran by narcissists. It doesn't help. But the gods keep them in check most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get y'all readings in, man. Y'all need to quit asking these questions like that. Y'all need to ask me about life. Y'all need to say, Jamila, where am I supposed to be right now? Ask the deep questions. Like, y'all can ask the simple questions too. But when it comes to the other stuff that y'all need to know, yeah, they are. When it comes to the stuff that y'all need to know, y'all not even thinking about that. So that's my job, is to tell you what you don't know. And most of y'all that come to me, I can see somebody trying to control you with magic, trying to control you with all kind. I'll be like, oh my God, if these people. And it don't be in a good way either. They just want you to serve their purpose only. You don't have a purpose. That's the one thing that makes me, I'm unforgettable to a lot of my clients, because I'll ask them, I'll say, what do you want? What do you desire? See, when people know that you give a damn about what they want, people are going to always trust you. Yeah, we know what so and so want, but what do you want? Is this what you want? No, I don't. I feel like I'm being forced every single day to live a life I don't want to live, to accept it. And some people, the most pettiest reason as to why people do it is because they just don't want to see you obtain more than they have, which is sad. Which is sad. I don't want you to have a bigger house. I don't want you to have this. I don't want you to have more of this. I don't want you to have more of that. And it's like, uh, well, I will have those things. And why don't you just forget about me? Then they're obsessed. Then they're obsessed. And the devil card in the tarot, that is connected to the planet Saturn, which the planet Saturn is connected to destiny. That planet directly to destiny. Mercury is destiny too, but it's mainly reality, healing, things of that nature. But those two planets. So, and it's gonna be a trip whenever Saturn goes into retrograde. I need to look and see when it does. When it does go into retrograde, y'all rest assured I'm gonna have a video up about that and a reading, because technically when these planets are going into retrograde, it's supposed to be already a natural occurrence in the universe for you, but there are people altering it. See, that's when I come and I remove those alterations, because you're not supposed to be altered like that. But because of their ignorance and insolence, they are doing that. I keep asking spirit, like, why? You really, when you flip it around, what's sad about it is they actually serve our purpose, but they don't have an intention of doing so, but they end up doing it anyway. Not for people that don't understand it. This is one of the reasons why people don't get what they want. When I first, I'd say about 3 years into starting my business, I started getting exactly what I wanted. And so many people had a problem with that. Why? Why do you have a problem with seeing other people get what they want out of life? Why is the question. You know what I mean? And that's a very, very good question. So I don't believe it. What Cat Williams said about haters. You got to watch your haters, because haters are on a whole new level. They not just haters. They want to control every single aspect of your life. Your haters have turned into your handlers, or wannabe handlers. They want to wrangle you. They want to mangle you. And I wouldn't give up on my dreams because of that. That's Neptune. And see, I know how to do the work for you. I look at your chart and look at your planets and stuff. I know what to do. But see, you have to compensate me, because that way I will have the proper time to look at that for you. See, without compensation, and see, it's been so much that has been done. It's just so I can't just go and say, well, I can do this. Now I will tell you that in the Venus group, everybody does get I do provide discounts and stuff. Like, if you're in any of my groups, you got deep discounts on readings. If you're in my group or my circles, I will give you a deep discount, if not free readings when you're in my circle. Sometimes I don't always have the time to do free readings, but so y'all get at me, okay? It's important that you do so, especially today. Today is Sunday, right? Ain't today Sunday? Yep. Today is Sunday. This is the day that a lot of these people, they get started for the week. They already laying down their plans. Today is typically about planning. They're planning, they're thinking, they're recharging. Okay, typically it's off of your energy, not the sun, your energy for some reason. Monday is a very wicked day, but it is also a very, because if you notice, we got Sunday and then Monday. Okay, so Sunday is connected to the sun and Monday is connected to the moon. So, this is the reason why it's important for you to, I know that we doing our protection for the week early, because they do go on a weekly cycle. They do go on a weekly cycle. So this Monday, they gonna have some wolves gnawing at their butts. I'm tired, y'all. Mm-mm. Yep, exactly. So and it's really irritating, that codependency thing. You know, the, it's not right. It isn't. And unfortunately, I've been compromised a lot because I genuinely want to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person that's trying to get over, they support that. because you're on the same agenda helping them. I work in opposite, and I'm not going against the grain. They going against the grain. I'm not going against the grain. And let's face it, what they're doing is very unnatural, and it ain't doing nothing but leading a lot of people to death, destruction, and sickness. It's not natural what they're doing. They even have problems with it. They have a lot of problems with it, especially when they're at a tug of war with somebody over their energy. And then they got the nerve to complain about it. But they don't talk about it in the open except to one another. It's weird the way they talk to one another when they are, it's like, ooh, so and so was really hard to get his energy out of him. Ooh, and they'll feed off your whole family. They will feed off of your entire family. Yes, they are going against Mother Earth, and she does not like it. No, she doesn't. They are, and I'll be just looking at these people, and sometimes I can hear their conversations, and they be like, "Well, try this and try that," and it's like, you dipshit. Do you have any idea how to get energy from the sun? No. Who are you, a witch? I plead the blood of Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, honey, don't even go there with me. Don't even go there with me. Don't go there. Don't go there. I'm sorry. Yes, she is. Yeah, it is disgusting. Like, I done set up here and healed people, healed myself, just based upon, and I hate to talk about it because I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as I started talking about healing with planetary alchemy, folks started trying to emulate it. If you have not properly been educated on that, which a lot of them haven't, they backbite and they say, "Oh, well, and it's like, but I've been training for this for the past 2 years, and you haven't." So it's a lot. It's so frustrating, and it can be dangerous sometimes for them to do that. Because if you don't really know what you're doing, you need to just not do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, just schedule your readings and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want that problem to get worse. I can tell you that I speak from personal experience. When I first ran into these types of people, um, that interjected themselves into my destiny and my path, from 2015 all the way up to 2019 was when I wish that I had this information. But see, everything that I have learned, I'm able to, hey, can you, everything that I have learned, I have, I'll be able to pass it on to my children, and people. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. And I feel like I be getting those years back, but I don't care what nobody says. You can get those years back. That's why I look so young for my age. Okay, I do. And they trying to make you age before your time. That's exactly what's going to happen when people are stealing your destiny and energy harvesting off of you. If you have a situation where you are being set up as their, what I call, quote unquote, their blue shell crab, which is where they're feeding off of you energetically and cosmically, because for some reason they lost in space. Thank you, baby. For some reason they lost in space. They don't know. And so are you. You know what I'm saying? You got to have somebody to guide you through that. Once you get about 3 or 4 years in, this is when you realize it is best to catch it at the beginning. When you see that weird, odd, goofy behavior, do not wait until things get bad. Please stop doing that, man. Y'all be coming to me and y'all be full-fledged in the trap. And I don't like that because now, not only is it people, but it's entities, uh, uh, supernatural rodents and supernatural spiders and supernatural centipedes and all kind of shit that they done set up and put into place, that I can even get to you. And guys, I'm just telling you, nip it in the bud at the beginning. Don't wait years and years. The reason why I was able to stay halfway out and halfway in my reality is because I am who I am. But a lot of y'all, man, once they catch you in that trap, man, a lot of y'all can't even reach me. And that's the first thing that they attack is your mind. And when you are able to reach me, that's why I'll be like, hey, get a reading. Y'all be like, I want to read. No, I don't want to read. I want some work done. No, I don't want no work done. I want to learn something. No, I don't want to learn. And that is because they are telling you not to. That's because they like, no, don't do that because they want you to stay trapped. And they can't stand me. I ain't worrying about it. I trained with Lilith for years. Lilith taught me immunity from hate. I have immunity from their evil eye. I don't give a damn about their damn evil eye. It's a trip, man. And it's like, and I'll be looking at them knowing that they can do it the right way. That's what irritates me about the situation is that they don't even have to do that. Right. Exactly. Well, the thing it is about that is that especially when you come from a witchy blood and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what they're doing is they're feeding off of people. It don't even have anything to do with aesthetics really. About, well, if I look like this or if I, why are you bothering me? And that's an oxymoron because the reason why they're talking about that is because they are in the process of taking that away from you. So the way that you start aging and looking older is because they're feeding off of you. That's why. During that feeding process, they're taking iron, they're taking, but the world done got so bad that a lot of people they don't even care about living a long time. Shit, I still want to live a long time. But a lot of people be like, I'm just ready to get off of this planet. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, because they see so many bad things. But I'm sorry, you know. Mm-mm. So if and if you have that kind of situation going on, the signs, the early signs are there. And you'd be surprised they range in certain major events that have happened in your life. Like, for example, getting an abortion. Hey, listen, I understand that women will have their certain reasonings for doing that. It's still a sign of the times that you did that. And you have to understand why you did it. And also, you got to understand that that's child sacrifice. I'm not saying that that's what you did. So it's kind of difficult talking to women about that. I would not want to think that my lost child and the energy of that child was being taken by someone else. When I had my miscarriage, I had people talking about that baby that I had miscarried, my angel baby. I had people talking about that baby. I immediately took back the soul of that child. Immediately. As soon as I realized it. Hmm. I had a miscarriage shortly before I got pregnant with my youngest, who's 12 now. That's child sacrifice on their part. And they will feed off of the life force of that soul that you create. So oh God, I gotta go, y'all. I feel like it's a lot of y'all out there that really, really, really need to come and get a reading with me, because I'm probably the only one that y'all are aware of that's gonna tell you the damn truth. Even though somebody might backbite off of what I'm saying, and now all of a sudden all they readings is gonna be based upon what the fuck I say. So watch out for that shit too. All of a sudden, every reading that they do is going to be based upon that, which ain't the case for every single person that I read. That's few and far between. You know what I'm saying? Maybe one or two per year, that scenario would even apply to, but they'll make it a hustle. Everything is a fucking hustle. And but first of all, they'll do that, and then second of all, they'll have no idea how to help you, no on helping you, and in fact will do the complete opposite to what you need. Hey Stefan, good morning, sweetie. So it really irritates me. Like, I think I'm the most backbited off. I am the most copied spiritualists out here. Like, they just copy me. Like, I'm like, and you can't put that. And so when I read what I see for people, I don't read what I heard from somebody else. It's very dangerous, y'all. It is. That's just like if I were to do readings for this channel, there are some people, the scammers will go and they will tell that same story. But if you're doing a private reading for somebody, the story might be different. It might be a different scenario that you're dealing with. Hello. And oh my God, I can't stand that. Oh God. And Chronos be like, listen, time is of the essence. And it's so important for you to understand that this stuff is time sensitive too. Oh, it just, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's why thieves should not be trying to do spiritual work, man, for real. Cause all they know how to do is take from somebody else, but it ain't real. They not really giving you the real spiritual advice, nor do they even understand how to help you. It's so annoying. Like, go and do something else. What the anyway, mm. And I do feel a sense of responsibility to protect the information that I talk about publicly. So I do have a responsibility to do that. Is to protect the information that I release to the public. Now, my protection ain't gonna never be released to the public. I'm sitting there looking at it right now. My protection ain't gonna never be released to the public ever. That's why some of y'all woke up this morning feeling like something was pulling you up. If you ever wake up in the morning and you feel like your spirit is being lifted out of your body, come get help now. When I woke up this morning, I felt good. I felt grounded. I felt that way before, though. Some of y'all woke up this morning and it literally felt like you were being raptured. And that is those people calling your spirit forth to them, calling your energy forth to them. And you have got to stop ignoring that. and thinking that it's a mental illness or, because or a physical illness, it will eventually turn into a physical illness. Eventually, they keep doing that. You need your vitality. You need your key. You need your kundalini. So, if you got that going on, then you need to get in my protection, especially. And they ain't messing with me because I got some pretty sure I got this strong mixture of stuff over here, y'all. Oh my goodness. So, we got the best over here. They've been causing such a mess. Oh my God, let it go. It'd be easier if you just do it the right way. They won't let it go. They won't let it go. It's crazy. It's like an idea that should have been thrown out a long time ago, but they just keep going with it. Like, really? So, and now we got it to where once you step foot in my door, the energy harvesting is abolished. Them people can't get in nowhere. And they be mad as hell. I be seeing them and I have to remind myself sometimes that it's not real because they'll be like, I can do this to you. I'm threatening you. It's like, that's not real. You really can't do anything to me. And see, I don't accept their threats as real, but I don't take kindly to them either because they will come through. Like when I'm helping y'all, they'll come through and say, I can do this to you. I can do that to you. It's like, no, you can't. That's not real. And they'll say, well, God said it. God said that you're evil. And God said that you need to be put to death. Well, that ain't what my God said. And my God has been consistent. Okay. Now, I'm going to give y'all another advanced warning. It is every Wednesday is when things get real. Wednesday is when they're doing a lot of mind control. Okay. This is when I notice that people start going, huh, huh. I'll be like, oh God. So Wednesday is mind control day. Thursday is sucker dry. Suck a sucker dry. And then Friday is when they just destiny swap with you all together. They just take every goddamn thing from you. You be wondering why in the fuck. You be like, what the fuck? They just take every damn thing. Friday, oh, Friday is a trip. Even though it's Love Day, Friday is something about Friday, y'all. So it's a countdown. Get prepared in advance. Start building your mind up, building your strength up, building your resistance up. Because we do work every single day. I do work at my protection altar every single day to protect my collective, and it works. They run around here and try to front like it don't. Oh, I can talk about you. Well, go ahead and talk about me. Go ahead. They talked about Jesus too, huh? Go ahead. Go ahead and talk about me. They talk about everybody that was anybody, honey. So they want to get off on. They want to prove something just simply because you didn't take away their ability to talk about you. Well, I mean, technically you don't want me to take away that ability because if a witch takes away somebody's ability to talk, then that would pretty much mean that you'd have to have a massive stroke. And I don't think you want a massive stroke. I don't think you want a massive stroke because that's going to stop you from talking. I ain't really trying to achieve that. I'd rather you go and try to figure things out. Okay, do it the right way. Anyway, y'all, so to schedule readings, you guys can visit the link tree. Do it. Do it. Plus, y'all, we have to eat. Okay. And then I'm looking for new clients as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't shut down my business. Spirit ain't gonna let me ever. So, the reason my business is not conducive with what they doing, and that's too bad. So that's why they want me to shut it down. They want me to be one of those kind of witches that are just getting over on people. Why would I do that so that I can put myself out of business just like y'all did? Number one, but that's not the only reason. It's because I'm just a good person. I'm a genuine person. Why would I change? I'm protected. I can still be the good person that I am with a kind heart and a good heart that feels good. I wake up every day and I feel good about what I do for people. So make sure y'all get it in. Yes, this is how I earn my money. They be like, oh, she on there just trying to make some money. Well, it's what I do for a living. It's not like it's one sided. People come and they pay me for readings and spiritual work, and you do get what you pay for. And it's very serious, especially that destiny swapping and energy harvesting thing. That's something that's real serious. And we know how to clean that up very quickly. Depends on how deep it is. Some of y'all that have been going through it for about 20 or 30, 40 years, though, it can be harder. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all that are new to it, it's you recover quicker. So, you know, so yes, this is how I earn my income. Yes, if I don't sell my readings, yeah, that would mean that I'm losing money. That would mean that I'm losing vitamins. I'm losing life force. And yeah, of course they want me dead because I'm saving their sacrifices. Of course, yeah, they love for me and my whole family to perish and be gone off this earth so that they can just run around here and feed off of people. But what's stupid is that, like, okay, maybe they possibly parasite. You were a little bitty tiny cell of a parasite and right directly in the previous life, and that's why you do that and you lead others astray. Maybe that's why. Okay, but that doesn't mean that you just gonna get away with that. So and they will throw a temper tantrum to get away with it. So yeah, I am helping people seriously, you know. So, and then another thing, I'll be wanting y'all to get y'all payments in early. And I like to do things early, especially during the day before, preferably before 11. That way I can prepare my thing, because spirit be wanting me to be outside sometimes communing with nature at high noon. So it's something about high noon that's very important. So, that's the reason why, I've been on this schedule that I've been on here lately. Okay. Even if I'm during my nocturnal hours, unless I get it switched around. I kind of got switched back around last night, but so, and then plus I like to get as many readings done throughout the day. And then that way I can do, a lot of the spiritual work while the sun is still out. And then, at night when the sun goes down. So I don't like my schedule to be thrown off at all. And they will try to throw off my schedule by going outside, doing these burnings and stuff. And my shamanic ancestors do not like those people. They don't, because the my ancestors that are shamans were healers, and they help people, and they do not like it. And a person that's nice, just because a person that's nice does not mean that they weak. Look at Saint Michael. Saint Michael is one of the sweetest angels in the world to the people that he's protecting, but he is the devil to people that attack his devotees. Because he will strike a person down. He will. He will strike a person down. Okay, he don't play that mess. Don't play with people that I'm protecting. And yes, I am still a Saint Michael devotee, the archangel. Okay. But okay, y'all. I will check y'all later. If you have any questions, here's my number. Well, I can't show it to y'all right now, but I'll check y'all later. Okay. Blessings to y'all. Bye bye.